Here we go again. Yeah, I've got. Oh, wow, that's bright. Yeah, I've got the lovely. Look at my beard, guys. Look at my new beard. Oh, said that a few times. Yeah, I'm just listening to Michelle's channel again, and I'm thinking. When I heard the police, hopefully it was, coming to our door, you think to yourself, well, come on, women, fucking learn, come on. Don't just not do anything about it. But anyway, got the soda, got potato chips, plus got my water. I'm all good to go. Hope everyone's having a fantastic. Well, for me it's Wednesday. Why does that get so bright all of a sudden? I don't know. But yeah, we're now into Wednesday for me. Probably still Tuesday for most, and late Wednesday for anyone out in the Far East. Just saying it. Yeah, so I'm going to be back and forth, but I'm going to leave this on for a bit because I want to do a bit of a longer live stream because I got through so much work in the space of in no time at all. It was great. It was like, it's one of those days when you think, oh my god, I'm going to have heaps to do. And apart from something up there, which I'm going to leave for whoever takes over for me in the morning to do, because I don't think it's fair that I should have to do fucking everything, you know? So yeah. How's everyone doing tonight? I shall return. I had to check in and it's not something I enjoy doing, you know, especially when they're nice, when you've got to actually go through the process with them and almost search them and stuff like that, and it's not fine. There's nothing fine about that. There's nothing nice about it, because they're almost being made to feel like prisoners when they come to a hotel, which shouldn't be the case. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't think we should have any more inmates in tonight. Hopefully not. Not this time of night anyway. Inmates. I'll be back. Yeah, I was just thinking that some people were saying they think certain people maybe okay. We know for a fact just by going by the voices that certain people are making the phone calls to Michelle, but you can't exactly say that's who it is, and not in this country anyway. Maybe over there you can, but over here you need to have like crazy proof, photographic proof, evidential proof, everything, you know, and even then it's usually not the case. It doesn't work out unless you're a member of a political association. So maybe you guys have got it better than we do, but yeah, hopefully everyone's having a fantastic day. Hey, how you doing? And thank you for, hey, nice. It's nice to see you, and thank you so much for dropping the likes and joining the channel. It was really nice to hear and see some different. It's always nice to see familiar faces as well. But it was great. It was great, and thank you so much. This light is doing my head. I've got a thing about lights, you know. Oh, you're female. Yeah, I had a feeling you were. I had a feeling you were female. How are you doing today? How has your day been so far in Cuba? Hopefully it's much warmer than it is here because right now it is absolutely freezing. I've actually turned the heating on to 31, well, 31, but about 90 Fahrenheit. So sorry, but no, about 88 I would say. Oh, I can hear Michelle saying there. Hey Danny. Oh, Danny, is that who I think it is? Danny, I didn't see your previous comment. And you're always good enough to me, buddy. You're always good enough to me. Is it Reeps? Is it you, Reeps? I'm tired. I'm working constant nights, Danny. Danny, Reeps. That's gonna take a while to get used to, bud. You live in Wisconsin. Wins. Sorry, I can never say that word right. Was, yeah, that one, the one with the W. You know. I don't know why this thing keeps on like flashing and then suddenly like goes dark again. Um, oh, I've been okay. I've been fine. Working a hell of a lot. Just no choice really. And but yeah, apart from that, I'm doing fine. You know, how about you? What's up with you? Hopefully you're doing well. It's good to see you. It really is good to see you. Actually, I was watching one of my. I wasn't. I don't make a habit of watching my live streams like you know. Say I want to watch this old one, and but there was one that came up, and you were on it, and I thought, oh, I've seen him for a while, and then I seen the eye, and I thought, I know that eye. Hey Charles, he's all. I support your channel. Do you support mine? I have no idea if I do. You might have to let me know on that one. But if I don't, I will make sure I will. And thank you for dropping in, Charlie. As I say, guys, feel free to drop me a like. If you have social media platforms, you know what to do. Get the stream out there. I'm waiting to do that in a minute as well, so I've got my little beard on just now, so yeah, guys, retweet the stream out, put it out into your social medias, because I've got a very easy night now. I actually thought I was gonna have a very difficult night, but it's been fine. It's been okay. I've got my lunch. I've eaten the meatballs, and I've still got my juice to finish, so I feel awesome. I'm just tired. I'm just really tired. So if I sound a bit manic, it's because I'm getting that sick and wind part where I start to feel a little bit more energetic again. So it's 7:10 there. It is 1:10 I think now here. Yeah. Had the whole self-isolation thing. Yeah, we're still open, but the reason why we're still open is because what it is we don't deal with. It's not really a hotel. Well, it is, but we also have like business clients who are essential workers, and obviously up in Aberdeen, the oil is an essential industry. So thankfully there is that. But apart from that, most things are closed, buddy. Most things are closed, and it's like it's predicted to get to -15 tonight, just slightly west of here. It's like -7 or something like that just now. We've had snow for about since January 8th. But in the last sort of week, it's really gotten colder, and I will maybe have a little walk out with the phone and show you how deep the snow is. It's just everything is covered up, and because the council aren't doing much work just now, they'll put it down to COVID related things, saying we can't come out and clear your snow because we're so busy with COVID. Why a gritter can't come and grit road due to that is beyond me. But hey ho, I don't run the council yet. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. You don't support my channel. I don't think you do. No, as I'm saying, Charlie, I'm at work just now, so I'll have a little look and I'll check. I don't recognise your name, buddy, but I will check it out and make sure I do support your channel. But make sure you support mine if you want. There's no obligation. There's no fee. Um, I might have to work on one though. If the redundancies really come through. Yeah, but Reaps, we actually laid off 75% of our staff, so it's affecting everything, and as you'll know yourself, everything is just completely, it's fucked. Basically, everything's messed up, and nobody knows when things will change. Having said that, on the bright side, guys, the in terms of infection rates, they are coming down hugely fast. I mean, I'm not a Tory, I'm a Labour man, but the speed of which the infections are reducing, probably down to lockdown as well, but the vaccinations are probably going to start kicking in too, and I'm astounded how fast they've done this. Is it an Arctic chill at the moment? Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling too well. Oh man, Reaps, it is just incessant. It's non-stop. I mean, we've got like dining tables outside. You can't even see them. You cannot even see them now. The snow is just now finally just. I mean, we're talking like what, 5 foot high, and they're completely covered up. So, if you want to go for a smoke, you just stub your fag out into the table. Nobody's gonna know. Andrew, I'm the one who called you a true Scottish gent. Now, I think that could be somebody I know. Are you using a different account? If you are, then fine. Just drop me a like, as I say. Drop me a view. Well, you're dropping me a view right now, so which is good. I ain't complaining. I'm tired, guys. If I sound like, as I said earlier on, if I sound like I'm sounding a bit manic, it's just because it's been a long. I've done a lot of night shifts, guys. It's been tiring. She did. She. Hold on. She got it. Yeah, but I think even down south, I think even Boris is doing a fantastic job, and I would never have said that. I would never have said that. I hate Nicola Sturgeon. She's an evil socialist, so I don't want to give her credit for anything. She's nasty. I mean, all she's got is an evil agenda. But again, I won't get into politics because I just want to come on here and just say hello to anyone that's online and people that know me and I know them and new people as well. So it's good to see people that are coming on that I haven't seen before. I haven't been doing much gaming, although Reaps, I bought the game Phoenix Rising recently on PSN. I don't know if you've seen it or heard of it, and it's fantastic. And there's also Mass Effect Andromeda, my favourite all-time sci-fi series in terms of gaming, is now being remastered. I can't get a PS5. I don't think any of us can get a PS5 just now. But it's it'll do me until eventually I'm able to get one. I'm the other of the Pink Panthers. Right. Okay, Danny. Take care and thanks for dropping in by. It's fantastic to see you. And please don't be a stranger. I'm doing a lot of this just now because we don't have a lot of work going just now. So when I have my lunch, I'm tending to do a bit of a break and stuff like that. And I'll do a little bit of a stream. So it's been quite good fun, you know. It's getting the channel back up again. You know, I've been over, you know, a certain amount. I've been up to 1K a few times. I've just let the channel go, and I just thought, what's the point? But now I'm getting back into it again. Now that I've got a little bit more something to sort of like focus on as well, not just in terms of work, of which there is little, I should say. I can't speak tonight. Take care, buddy. Though, love you. It's good to see you, pal. Eh? You like Bioshock Infinite? Oh my God, you're a gamer. Excellent. Yeah, Bioshock. The only Bioshock game that I ever played was the first one, and it's a really surreal game, which I'm sure you're aware of, and really good game, really good game. Um, but yeah, absolutely loved it. So guys, what I'm gonna do, the snow is off just now at long last. As I say, guys, I mean the snow is just like up to here now. We were meant to get a little bit of a break from it, but now it's just. And I was speaking to a guy tonight on the way into work, and he was saying, "Oh, I've just checked the weather forecast. We're getting a bit of a break from the snow." And I said to him, I had my phone in my hand, and I was like, "No, my forecast tells me different." And I was right for once. Usually they're right, you know, the bastards, you know. But you love the graphic. You're not a true gamer. So have you got a favourite game of all time that you love? I mean, it could be Pac-Man, it could be Tetris, it could be Super Mario, anything like that. But you know, because sometimes when people ask me the question, do I have a favourite game of all time? And I'll say something like, oh yeah, it's Zelda, just to say something. But to me, it's Mass Effect. You guys know I love Destiny, I've got it on the channel and stuff like that. 80s games. Okay, can you narrow it down a little bit? You know, just because that's when I was born. You know, that's my. But I didn't really get into games until maybe the early 90s as a kid. You know. Pac-Man, I think, yeah, Pac-Man's awesome. You know, you can never go wrong with Pac-Man, guys. I'll be back in 2 seconds. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. That's a lot quieter now. Are you in your 50s? Well, you say Generation X. I think I was reading an article, and it was saying basically anyone born between 1960 something and 1985 or something like that are classed Generation X. So I'm classing that at the end of the scale. I thought the good. Well, there's no such thing. Listen, guys, or Cuban Trogan. As long as you enjoy what you do, I've always said never be afraid to do what you want to do in life, and never be afraid to tell people what you enjoy in life. If people don't like it, then to heck with them. I mean, they're not that important. If they have a problem with what you enjoy doing, you know. Now, by the way, 66, I'm 83. Look, like my mask, it is I, your father. that was totally wrong. It was meant to be, no, I am your father, but it didn't quite come out the right way. Sorry, I can't. See, I'm looking at my phone. I've got my other computer in my other office, so I'm having to like check because it's easier to read through there. So in it is it Edenia? Is that how you pronounce that? If not, feel free to give me a dislike. I'm joking. No, please don't. It's fine. I don't mind. But give me 2 seconds, guys. Again, I shall return. And literally, I'll be quicker this time. There we go. Yeah, oh god. Yeah, it was good to see Danny. He's an old friend of mine. I haven't seen him for a long time. And obviously, with the situation being the way it is at the moment, things are a little bit tough, for everyone, In Idania. Okay. I shall try to pronounce that properly in future. If not, just tell me. Send me I don't know. I don't know if you have Twitter or anything like that. I just had to retweet my stream on Twitter. So I thought, well, I'll try practicing your name when I'm through there. But I thought, I'm going to get it wrong. Oh, awesome. That's brilliant. Thank you. That's really good. That's really good to hear. So yeah, I was, excuse me, coughing away as well. I've just been doing a little bit of work. There's not much to do tonight, so it's been fine. It's been pretty smooth sailing, apart from the amount of snow we've had lately. We have had snow for so long, and I might do a little tour outside and just show you in the space of a few hours how much snow has fallen. We must have about, in certain areas, especially with the drifting, you're looking at about 6 feet, 7 foot, some drifts. But it's been shoveled up, so that probably makes it look worse than what it really is. Do I like faulty towers? It's before my time, but I do love it. I love it. It's funny. I've got a lot of comedies that I do enjoy, UK comedies. I like One Foot in the Grave with Victor Meldrew. I love, I wouldn't say I loved Keeping Up Appearances. That was with, It Is I. I'll do it. In fact, I'll do a demonstration right now. The Bouquet residence, the lady of the house speaking. No, this is not the Chinese restaurant. This is a white slimline telephone with automatic redial. Goodbye. I can't believe you've done that. But you know the show I'm talking about. Benny Hill. You wouldn't be allowed to show Benny Hill nowadays, unfortunately, because we live in such a politically correct society. Yeah, you're laughing because you know that's the sort of thing he does. Hey, Blood Digger, thank you for dropping in, buddy. You just missed me. Well, I don't know if you missed me doing my little impression of a comedy show. Yeah, I'm on my lunch break and I'm scamming for likes. Nah, I'm joking. I'm not scamming for likes. I'm just it's just good to have a little bit of a break, even though tonight has been fantastically chilled and it's been nice. I've got my coffee, I've got my juice, I've got my lunch, which I have eaten, and I've eaten it earlier than I usually would. In fact, I'm taking my lunch break earlier than I should do, because I know about 4 or 5 in the morning I'm going to be like, oh my god, I want to get home and get something to eat. But it's fine. Yeah, and I was talking about games, guys, and we were talking about 80s, Adriana was talking about 80s games, And see, for me, I was a little bit later than that. But 80s games, obviously Pac-Man, Mario, Tetris, Zelda, you know, you can't go wrong with games like that. And then they built on them, you know, and I want to start streaming games again, properly. And now I've got the camera and stuff like that to do it. I'm still not sure about having myself on camera while playing games, because you'll see the rage in my face when I start dying all the time and stuff like that, you know. Blood, how are you? My day is going well. So sorry to interrupt. I didn't read that properly. It's been fine. I mean, last night when I was doing my shift, I was extremely tired. But today I've got a really quite an energetic sort of second wind going on. So I'm feeling pretty good. Thank you. I won't be saying that in about an hour or two's time. I'll be like, that sort of thing, you know. Somebody else has said something. Oh no, it's okay. They haven't. Hopefully you're doing well, Blood, though. It's always good to see you. And as I say, guys, if you can retweet or like out the stream, please feel free to do so. I've made a few videos lately on certain different subjects, and I'm quite enjoying doing that. Although, as I said, Blood, I would like to get back into game streaming properly. You know, I've got 2 more night shifts to do, and then I've got the weekend off. And then, I think I'm just gonna just go for it again, you know? Why not? I'm getting blinded by the light at the side. You know, it must be a sign of something. Hopefully it's a good sign. The Dreamcast was your favourite system. See, I never had the Dreamcast, but I know people that did have one. But a lot of people say the same thing. They say they loved the Sega Dreamcast. It was almost like, you know, when you had the Mega Drive or the Genesis, whatever you want to call it, and then you had like the Sega CD system that they were originally gonna. They actually did bring it out, but it didn't really take off. And then when Sega came back with the Dreamcast, and I missed out on that. Just didn't go for it. I just sort of like waited for the PlayStation, and now everyone. Oh, sorry, I had the N64 during that time, so I didn't go with the Dreamcast, but the Dreamcast. Yeah, it's some awesome games and pretty awesome console too. Yeah, the early 90s games. The early 90s games, let me think. Zelda, again, that's going to come up. Zelda, A Link to the Past, which was the third Zelda game, and it was the first Zelda game that was almost like top screen, looking down onto the characters. The first Zelda game was like that too, but not quite the same. Obviously, it was a lot. In terms of graphics, it was a lot less advanced. The second game was more of a side scroller, which was very different for a Zelda game, and a lot of people didn't like it. But you know something, I actually really enjoyed it. You know, I thought it was quite good. Oh God, I don't know about that. I mean, Street Fighter 2 in 1992. What I would have been what? Oh, pretty young. Very young, in fact. When the first one came out. 9 or something, and people were complaining about that, and then Mortal Kombat came out round about the same year or the following year, and people were like, oh my god, there's blood in the game, you know. But it's like, you know, it's all about responsibility. I mean, and also being sensible as well. If you don't take these games too seriously. See, one of my biggest pet hates is when you hear about these crimes that are committed and people say, oh, what's the violence of video games? But they were saying that 20, 30 years ago. And, which is nonsense. It's like, did Adolf Hitler play video games? I don't think so. You know, so I think things like that are inherently in them, you know, if they're going to be like that, you know. I mean, yeah, of course, some games are violent, but that's why they're rated 18, you know, and shouldn't be sold to anyone under that age. How responsible am I sounding? Usually, I wouldn't be. I'm just doing it for the camera, of course, you know. But yeah, it's good. It's, as I say, guys, anyone that's new, anyone that's not new, anyone that's dropped a like, anyone that's retweeted the stream out, thank you very much. As I say, I'm on an hour's lunch break, and I'm enjoying it very much. I've got a cold coffee. I've got an even colder juice. You don't even need a fridge nowadays. Well, at the moment, because you could just put your stuff outside and everything will be frozen for you, so you'll be okay. You'll be okay. So what are the plans for the rest of the week, guys? Has anyone got anything specifically lined up? I know it's quite hard to really say anything because a lot of things are shut down and locked down and all that nonsense. Again, guys, I was saying earlier on, in this country specifically, the rollout of the vaccine is so fast, it's even taken me by surprise. And the combination of that, I think, and the very strict lockdown, the infection rates are just dropping so quickly. I mean, that can all be a good thing. And eventually, guys, we will eradicate this. It might not be this year, but it will definitely be. I think it will be this year. We'll have it down to a manageable level, if that makes sense. Fingers crossed, anyway. Yeah. Guys, I'll be right back. I've got to go and check an emails again. Every time I hear a beep, I've got to go and check and just send it back off to somebody. And I'm going to take you on a little tour. People that are still here and want to have a little tour. This is my office, guys. Very untidy. Well, it's actually not too bad tonight. I can't complain. Thank you. I was just checking the what you wrote about my attitude. I don't have many bad habits. Like not too many, I think. But I do like a cigarette break. So I hope you're not offended by smoking. Because I do need one. Because once I've had my lunch like that, I'm trying to find my key. Here we go. I've got it. In my hand the whole time. So yeah, I'm gonna have a quick one outside. Oh, saucy. I mean a cigarette. With my mask on. No, actually I won't be wearing a mask on. I'm wearing that, doing that. Oh, that's what I'm saying, guys. Don't do night shifts. It just makes you talk nonsense. Like we've got like dinner tables outside. Not dinner tables, but you know, it's just they're completely covered up, so there's not much we can do. So we've just got to. But the sky's pretty clear, so I think we're going to be okay. I'm needing a new phone, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to get myself a new phone. But it's the thought of getting one. Okay, here we go. So over here, if I cut out, guys, it's because the internet is being rubbish. It's starting to fall slightly, which means the clouds are rolling in. This is the where we take somebody called Sara Diaz in, and she yeah, so it starts snowing again. Yeah, the clouds are really building up, so yeah, we're in for our downfall again. Oh god, February is so cold. It's definitely the coldest. Anyway, I think we're down to like -7. As I say, it hasn't dropped too low, But I know in some inland areas it's been down to -18, -21 in some parts of the Cairngorms. And that's Celsius, guys. It's not like Fahrenheit, because that would just be ridiculously cold. So, guys, what are the plans for the weekend? Have you got any plans for the weekend? I'm talking so close to the camera because I've got to be careful, because I've got like 6 Polish guys that are working in the oil and they're up early tomorrow, so I've got to be careful. I don't want to scare them off and them to not give us their business, even though they've paid up front, I think. I shouldn't be saying that either. I'm like, oh, who cares? They're not going to know. Here, like, if there's ever an emergency, we've got like cars, you know, or vans. Be no emergency. They're covered in snow. They haven't moved for like days. And I know this is not the most exciting thing to see, but here are our bins, you know. Yeah, the snow's coming down. It's only small just now, but I think it's going to start piling down quite soon again. Oh, it's getting annoying. It's getting annoying. Especially when you've got to wear a suit and tie and come outside just to check that, to make sure there's no vagabonds kicking about. No plans to fridge. How cold is it with you just now? Hopefully not too cold. Not like this anyway. This is just ridiculous. I mean, this is one reason to stop smoking. God, it's ridiculous. This is, excuse my language, but it's effing awful. I see some people coming online and coming off. Guys, if you are coming online, drop me a like at least. Be nice. Be nice. Or retweet me out. Come on, guys. I'm not gonna bite. Not too hard anyway. I will be going back in a minute though, because this is just too cold to be standing outside. This is ridiculous. My hands are like ice. It's like sticking to the phone. So no plans. For me, I've got 2 more shifts to do after tonight. I'll get them done, and then once I get home on Friday, I'm going to do some gaming. Yeah, and I'm going to start streaming that again. I'd like to stream something in the daytime. That would be nice too, I think. So do you not fancy sitting here having a cocktail, freezing your bits off? And that lovely, at least the table will be clean, well, hopefully. Right, I'm going back in. I will need to get back to work soon at some point, but the day is young, well, the night is young-ish. I'm just not so young. Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. It's not too bad, although the feet are getting a bit wet, you know. Oh, it's so nice and warm in here. I love getting back in and getting warmed up. There we go. Do you like my mask? Thumbs up for you working. Listen, I've been doing it for years and years and years. and not just in this job either, in other jobs, other hotels, other places, you know. But now, basically, I've been made into some sort of, like, well, I say some sort of, I am now like the night manager of this complex, so I've got to do a lot of my paperwork nowadays, and well, I say paperwork, it's more electronic, it's all emails now, but even they're just as annoying as the old paper it used to be, you know, so. But thank you, and thank you for the thumbs up as well. As I say, guys, I've got plenty of videos on my channel. If you guys want to shout me out, tell your friends, tell your dogs, tell your cats, feel free to tell them. There's actually a girl in here, and I thought it was you at first. I'll say Cuban. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I'm getting quite tired. But she has pet chickens. Something I'm not too sure about. You know? It's not really a thing I would have. To me, it's almost like having bees in your back garden. Like, I say back garden, but you know, like when people keep aviaries, like beekeeping and stuff like that. And I could never understand that because I don't like bees. I don't like bees. I don't like wasps. I don't like anything like that. But spiders, you know, no problem at all. I can pick them with my hand, just throw them out the window. But see, when it comes to those things, I've seen myself on a train, knowing that there was one yellow jacket in the carriage, and I got off the stop early because I just can't stand those things. The things. Cheers, guys. Coffee all around. That's how exciting it gets here just now. You look forward to your next cup of coffee. It's like, what? You love bees? I'm sorry, we can't talk. I'm joking. I don't love bees. I wouldn't say. I mean, they're harmless to a degree, but they always say it won't bother you if you don't annoy it. But then they don't tell you what annoys the bloody thing, like breathing and shit like that. You know? Yes, it's like. So if you get too close to them, they might. I've been stung many a time by these things, but mostly it was by wasps, and it hurts. Yeah, it bloody hurts. Anyway, it says to you, my dad used to say to me, "Oh, don't worry. If a wasp sting you, it's like it's a quick pinprick to the arm." What he failed to mention was the fact the pain lasts for 3 or 4 days, and it makes your arm swell up. You know, they never mentioned that part, did they? A ground bee, yes, yeah. Do you mean like something like a tarantula hawk or something? Because that's a wasp, I think. I'm not trying to be smart or nothing like that, but I think I know what you mean. I think. Do you mean like the ones that are like burrowed in obviously in the ground? Like, because I remember these black bumblebees in a hole, and of course, being a kid, you start throwing stones at it, and suddenly these things come flying at you, and I made Usain Bolt look like a turtle, you know, once this happened. They make their nest on the ground. Yes. I think the wasps do that as well, but then again, they can also nest anywhere as well. They can nest in trees, they can nest in bushes, under the ground as well, and you just know it. That was another reason as well. Like, I used to hate grass cutting, like mowing the lawn, because one of our reasons or ways of getting our allowance when we were younger was to mow the lawn, and I didn't want to do that because we used to have. Yeah, I remember the amount of times I got stung, and my dad was again words of wisdom which were wrong. Sorry, Dad. But it would be a case of oh, once you get stung, you'll be fine. You get used to it. But it was never like that. I mean, I still shat myself every time I came near them, and I still do to this day. You know, they're here in Wisconsin. As long as you haven't got those Japanese wasps, those things that are like this size, and you get them in like France now and like Spain. They're starting to come over into the continent. Hopefully, they can't cross over the water to the UK. Because I tell you, if that's the case, I'm moving to Antarctica and that's it, and I'm staying there. I'm staying there. But no, my luck, there'll be like a new ice version or something like that. It's like, alright, okay. Now where'd I go? Now where'd I go? I'll be right back, guys. I'll check again the computers. It's just never ending. My coffee's cold, by the way. But I like cold coffee. I like cold coffee. 2 seconds. Yeah, I've heard that about the trees, how much damage they can do to things like that. There's a big, not a big thing, I should say, I don't know how to put it. There's a thing called Dutch Elm Disease, which is affecting a lot of trees just now. Sorry, I wasn't on camera. And it's spreading quite a bit. It's been spreading for years, but it's now becoming more prevalent in this country as well. And I think it's Dutch elm or Danish elm. I'm not sure, one of the two. But it's been pretty invasive, like you say. Yeah, that's one word. It's a very good word to use when it comes to something like that. An invasive insect, yeah, of course. You come from Japan. Oh, those wasps are just horrendous. I don't think I've ever seen anything so frightening in my life. Okay, I know I say they're like this size, but any insect, that's like something out of Jurassic Park, and I'm sorry. If you told me that it was one of those things 5 miles away, I'd be 35 miles away. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about that. But, yeah. They are just, they're monstrous. They're absolutely monstrous. USA and Canada. Yeah, we've had sightings. Well, we're now getting a few of them, but they say, oh, we've managed to capture them and enclose them. You can't enclose things like that. Once they're there, they're there. You just got to live with it, I guess, and not bother it, as I say. But they never tell you what annoys the thing, So you don't know what really bugs the thing. And I don't know what the hell that thing keeps blinding me and annoying me. But it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. You're a great storyteller. Yeah. Mostly true, which is quite worrying. Aye, mostly true. In fact, they're all true. I'm not gonna sit here and just talk nonsense, but yeah, these things are just they're just horrendous. And as I say, they were talking about in the news about how these things can dissolve your skin and stuff like that. I was like, what? Says, you can't be serious. No way. No way. No way. So, yeah. But guys, I'm going to have to go and do some work. I have to... I was going to say put my clothes on again. I haven't taken them off yet. No, I haven't. I just had my suit jacket unbuttoned. I thought, oh, yeah. Well, thank you very much, and guys, anyone else that's came in, thank you so much for doing so. As I say, when I do a stream next time, it will be back in terms of gaming. I won't probably be on camera. I'm not sure yet. I haven't really decided, you know. Haven't really decided on that yet, so we'll see what happens. I can see my eyes are getting quite heavy, so I can feel I am obviously more tired than I'm attempting to. I'm trying to convince myself that I'm not, but yeah, I think I am getting there. But yeah, thank you, and yourself too, and have a fantastic night. And as I say, I often make videos and sometimes just really random stuff, and you know, there's a lot of people that will come onto the channel and they will just talk about anything, and it's nice to just talk about anything, you know. It's nice to escape from especially what's going on just now, but hopefully, as I say, guys, not too long before we see a real difference in things changing in the right direction. Absolutely. So, on that note, guys, I will say good night. I need to go and do some work, and I will be back, maybe not live, but tomorrow or tonight or today I will do another video. And as I say, please guys, feel free to share the stream, smash the like button, guys. You know where I am. If you want to contact me, feel free to leave a message on my channels. Any video you want, I'll get it, you know. And yeah, you take care of yourself too, definitely. And fantastic meeting you, absolutely fantastic. And that goes for everybody else, you know. It's been quiet. I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna get flooded with people coming on tonight, but it's late here, and a lot of people that I do know, mostly are from the UK, so they'll probably be tucked up in their beds, those lucky so and so's, you know. But have a great night, and I'll be up for like a long time yet, so I might even come on again live, or I'll just make another video and just say something silly. But I'm glad you liked my little phone call thingy that I did there. It was fun, you know. It's the sort of thing I do. But when I've got an audience, that's the only time, you know. It's the only time I'll do something like that, you know. So, guys, thanks again for coming on. Anyone that came on. I'm trying to scroll up some names. I know Blood was here, yourself was here, a few others were on as well. But yeah, have a fantastic night, and I will see you all next time. Thank you. Take care, and I will, guys, as I say, if you haven't checked out any of my other videos, check them out. There are some quite good topics on them that I think were quite relevant recently. And if you haven't done so, check them out. Take care. Obvious.